What is up, guys? Hello and welcome back to what I am now calling the Steam Cleaning series. So if you did not watch either of the first two videos, just sort of a quick overview of what this is. I have a lot of games on Steam, mostly through Steam sales, just games I've bought over the year, and I used to have Humble Bundle back in the day, so a lot of them are from that. And a lot of them I have never played. I have no time in it. So what this series is I have a wheel here with all of my Steam games on it. I will then spin the wheel. It'll pick a game randomly. I must then play that game for an hour or two or longer if I feel like I need to. And then I will give a honest review of the game both in the video, and I will actually make a review on Steam as well. And you may notice that I am pretty much back to where I started. I have actually added 2 new games since the last video. There were 2 free games that I got that have been added to this list. Let's go ahead and see what game we're going to be playing today. Okay, I'm assuming this is Zell, is how that's pronounced. Okay, well, I have not played this, so let's go see what this is about. And I'll be right back. Okay, here we are in game. So this seems to be a sort of top-down action adventure. Sort of what it seems like, or sort of like third-person action adventure, I guess is a better way to put it. But yeah, let's go ahead and... So that is extremely loud. Can I... I'll have to turn it down after the cutscene, I guess. Yep.
Oh, turn that excitement down a notch, would ya? Oh, what the... And who are you, anyway? Nice to meet you, chap. My name is... Wait. Who am I? Oh no, no. This can't be happening. I don't even recall this place. Am I in a freaking forest? And what the hell am I doing in a crashed spaceship? If I'm something like a fancy astronaut, I seem to really suck at it. All right. Breathe. There's an explanation for everything. So, one thing after the other. Where the heck are we, little guy? The garden? Whose garden exactly? Cell? Just X-E-L? It doesn't ring a bell, but it seems you know what you're talking about. All right, little buddy, let's check out this garden and look for that mysterious Cell person. Let's hope they have the tools to remove this rock that hurts like hell out of my face.
I did see this in the reviews because I did a quick glance over the reviews before I started playing. The dialogue does not line up with the movement.
To be honest, this place is really beautiful. In a weird and kind of creepy way.
Oh, so it auto jumped there. That was not me jumping. I mean, for the most part, the game looks good. I mean, I haven't had any issues with it yet. I did see people saying that there is no like mouse control, so like you get this, but you can't actually do anything with the mouse. Yeah, I'm not sure what other keyboard controls there are. I am on controller, so...
Well, this button looks pretty punchy. Boom! No death trap? I'm almost a little bummed out right now. Yuck. Yuck. Why is this so warm? Ugh, my head. I think this thing...
If I remember correctly, yeah, these are the saves. So it did actually say at the beginning of the game that...
Wow, that's much better. It looks pretty when it's fixed. What does this pillar do exactly, chap?
There are not autosaves, so...
Chronal energy distributing it? What does this even mean?
Yeah, that's a little interesting. Yeah, I'm not not on the box, but still interacting with it.
Hey! Why is it shooting at me? I don't care who it thinks I am.
It's got a little bit of puzzles going on. I do feel like it's got a bit of the yellow paint going on. A lot of this is I know that this is early on, but it's very much sort of like pointing where you need to go.
Hey, what's that shiny thing up ahead?
Get my
Let's
weapon.
check it out.
Those footsteps sound so weird through here.
Look at this beaut. Another man's trash is this gal's way to kick some ass.
Got a fruit.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay, seems like we're taking this way now.
A lot of... So it doesn't autosave, but there are save points, at least currently, all over the place.
There goes our hope to find a
That's
human in
what...
this place.
That's what you need to get through that section?
I hope it's okay if I borrow this from you for a bit. This should give us some protection against lasers and other crap they throw at us.
So yeah, shield has a limited...
Oh,
Here's the key. Time to that terrible. I'm curious if there's gonna be like a crafting or building system with all the like resources and stuff that we're getting. That is another thing that I saw some people talking about in the reviews, is that there's certain places where you'll get your view obstructed. So like, yes, I can still see myself, but there were items back here for me to interact with that I can't see. I'll say there's some of these parts where I don't really know what commentary I can give other than like, I'm just walking from point A to point B back and forth. I guess, well, this time we've got robots to fight here. Last time we didn't. Oh, there's a bunch of them down there. I don't care enough to actually go down there and get them. Ah, yeah, this is the part where it was like, oh, I should be able to break it, but I don't have anything. I would like for the puzzles to be a little more puzzling.
let's hope this will finally get us out of this junkyard. And bam! Come on. There's nothing to turn around. What the? Okay, Sleeping Beauty. You want to dance? Let's dance. We need to hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Okay, so that's how we do that. have one more phase probably. That'll be the same. It does continue. Oh, yep. It's gonna continue a little further than. There it is. It continues a little further than what it actually goes.
Not bad. Whoa. Keep it cool.
I almost just got fried to a crisp by this gigantic and stupid Overwatcher. Overseer, and you show up all cloaky dokey with this way too relaxed attitude, so no, mister, I will not keep it cool.
All right. I get it. I'm sorry. So, you're not with them?
Them? Dude, I don't even know where I am or who I am.
Wait, you came down with that ship, right?
More like I came crashing down in it, yeah. Are you, Excel?
Follow me.
Hey, wait up.
We should leave this place. It's not safe.
Thanks for making that clear. I thought the killer robots were kind of a dead giveaway.
Who was very much like you. How about Reed?
He can actually damage them? What?
Just
He didn't
Desmond.
damage the other one.
Hey,
I think he's just
that's your
really
name as well.
bad at aiming.
All right. Go ahead.
Now my head is already filled with your actual name.
At least something's in there now.
Rude. Where are you taking me now?
My home. Nibelheim.
I don't usually go home with someone on the first date.
This? I wasn't, I mean, I wouldn't, yeah.
Relax, Des. I was just trying to lighten the mood between all this fighting robots business. What is this?
This is Needle-Eye, home of the survivors.
It's...
Wait till you see it from the inside.
So there are more humans after all.
I'm sorry if they seem unwelcoming. We don't have the best experiences dealing with outsiders.
Outsiders? So that's what you meant when you asked me if I'm with them.
What?
Okay,
What?
I played
Oh.
your game long enough. What is happening here? And who is Zell?
You're looking at it.
Wait, you are Excel?
No, all of this is Excel.
Please don't go full meta on me. I might not be able to remember a lot from my life, but I have a feeling that I am not a particularly spiritual person.
No, I mean, look out of the window.
Excel is not a person.
It's a space ark.
What?
Almost 100 years ago, our people had to leave their home planet. Our planet became uninhabitable, and a small amount of the population was sent out to look for a new home.
So we are traveling through space right now?
Actually, we're not. The Ark stopped functioning properly decades ago. Before I was even born.
Wait, so you and your people are living on a stranded spaceship that is floating in space right now?
You could say so. Yes, this might be the reason why you crashed into the Ark. Although, I never heard the Elder mentioning anything about space colonies that far out. Do you remember what your home looked like?
No, and I don't know if it's the crash or if this piece of rock stuck in my forehead is messing with my brain.
I'm sure the Elder knows a way to help you out.
This elder dude sure sounds like the big cheese of this place.
Yeah, he's actually the last person alive to witness the launch of the Ark.
Is that guy a blood-sucking undead, or are you keeping him in a jar? How is he still alive?
No, none of that creepy stuff. Time works differently here, and maybe he just has some good genes.
You have good genes, that's for sure.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
There she is.
Oh.
Welp, here I am.
Desmond. Couldn't stop talking about you. Welcome to Needle Eye, child.
I don't know if I'm much of a fixer-upper, but I sure can whack things.
Don't worry about the fixing part. You will be responsible for the slice and dice part on this mission anyway.
What is the mission, and who is that woman? I like her style.
Call me Cheryl. I'm the fixer-upper of this place. Nice to meet you guys.
You can call me Reed, I suppose. And that's Chap.
What Elder Ascari is trying to say is that this arc is about to heat up to a level where we either combust spontaneously or blow up. Both scenarios are suboptimal. We need to cool down the engine floor ASAP. When you're ready for quite the adventure, meet me at my workshop.
I'll head
I'm
out to scout
assuming
the
that
area
that
surrounding
is
the wilds.
the workshop that I walked past earlier.
Like you secured me back then with that overseer?
Hey, come on.
Good luck, children. The fate of Cell lies on your shoulders.
I see. No pressure.
I'm assuming she's gonna be in the shop down here that I went by earlier. Not that one. This one.
Hey, Reed. Thanks for helping us out. So, are you ready for the...
Give me the tea, girl. Okay, give me a moment. Go back to the garden and find Des behind the gate. Find the robot there. Get its
I do some DIY magic. You get a thing that gives you access to other parts of the cell.
I go into the science station, cool things down,
Everyone live!
happy
We make out.
fireworks.
Boom.
Consider it done.
And if you find some junk on your way, feel free to bring it to me, and I'll see
So
if
I
can
was just
upgrade your
skipping
gear.
through, but
Gotcha. See ya.
I don't know if anybody else
Come back in
caught
one
that we make out part.
Stupid farm work. I'd rather be playing Bombots Arena.
What's that?
It's like the greatest game ever. You play with a customizable Bombot and need to blow up other players' Bombots.
So that is the other game that these developers made before this one. You know, I was saying it was very linear earlier, but now it's giving no direction at all. I mean, it says to explore the wilds, but I have no marker on my map to tell me where the wilds actually are. These you can only get through from the other side, so I think we need to go to that one in order to get to the other locations. I'm actually wondering if this is like a Switch game or something like that, because if they built it for the idea of being on a Switch, that would make a lot of sense, actually.
Oh, dude, you look like a tough mother. If you want to test your strength, you should check out the wilds. Just head north until you find that broken bridge, and then head east for like forever. Whoa, but dude, be careful. It's really dangerous in there. Yeah, I prefer my cozy spot right here.
So he said go north and then east? So is it this one? Or is it this one? Broken bridge and then head east. But which way is east? I don't know. Chop, chop, chop. Let's I don't know when my last save. Actually, whenever I just got here is when my last save was. I really should start using my shield,
Crazy how
I
nature
guess.
just spread.
So, what is the... I mean, I'm assuming that that means this is the way that I need to go.
You're right. This really does look like we're close to the wilds. Let's follow that path.
Yeah. Here we go.
There you are.
Oh, hey.
Wow, this looks like a battle.
Yeah.
Are they Organizing? Can you continue to keep...
You want to go in there alone?
This, please. I have seen some shit.
Reed, please be...
Stop being so dramatic. Try to keep at least one hand so you can high-five me later. Alright, bud. Let's see what's so wild about this.
Big open area. Yep, I knew it.
Look at this place. There are time pillar fragments everywhere. I will never... Ah, the thing in my head! It feels like my skull is going to... What happened? Where am I? The stone. It brought us here. Back in time?
So I can't do that. So yeah, I gotta go a different way. So how do I get... Wait. Ah. That's how. What do I use the battery for? Oh.
Seems like I need to find another way to power it.
That's what you use it for. Oh, this one?
You mean these webs are made by the machine that we have to bring to shore? If this is the end product, does that mean the robot carrying the machine is, FML?
Yeah, big ol' spooter. What? Yeah, can you... Okay, so I think I need to actually bring it back this way and push it all the way against the side there. Wait. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see if that did it. Okay, jump onto the box. This is where being able to jump yourself would be great. Oh, thank goodness. Drop that ladder down. My guess is that I'm gonna have to...
Intruder! Whoa! Wait! I didn't do anything wrong!
How did you get there? No.
Oh, no. I need to stay over here. Oh, shoot. I need a battery. I'm curious if there's gonna be a battery. If I need to go back and get that battery from the one door, or how this... Yeah, I need to grab this battery. And honestly, I could grab that one too, but I'm probably gonna need it. I think there's only one battery spot over here. Oh, you do... Oh, dang it. I do need the other battery. Of course. I will say, it winds up being that a lot of this game has just been running from one place to another.
Oh. It's a trap that zaps. I'll call you Zap Trap.
How do I get out of here? Oh, wait a second. Wait, how do I use it? X, Y to equip. That's equipped. How do I use it? X?
Thunder Wave, go!
Ah. So now I can use that to open these doors, yep.
Shocking.
And how exactly? Oh.
Watch your step. Oh.
Oh, there's the keycard. Yep, I was correct. It was in that one. Now that means I gotta go all the way back around. The locking on is weird, because it like picks a random one, or well, what seems to be a random one to lock onto. I think I know what I need to do here.
Thunder Wave, go!
Resave this. I don't know if, wait, is the key that I got for this, or is it
This needs
for
a battery.
Oh, that's like a weird battery key 2-in-1 thing. Can you pick that up, please? It's literally in a spot where I can't pick it up. Love it. See, now I'm on one heart, half a heart. What? I was blocking. Dang it. I blame that on not being able to get that heart. What? And then I just immediately died again? Oh. I don't know if I can actually fix this. Hang on, if I can pause it before I fall too far. Okay. Yep, nope. Can I'm pretty sure it overwrites your last save file, so I'm stuck in this falling. Pause. Okay, system. Yeah, you only get one save. Dang. No. I'm gonna try backing out, going back in, see if that fixes it. So, yeah, that's... Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna end it here because I don't think I can fix this, because it's... You only have the one save. It doesn't do multiple save options. So, yeah, I'm just stuck falling out of the map, which I have... One of the things that I saw in the review was that there's a decent amount of bugs, and apparently that's one of them. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess that will be all for my gameplay. I'll be right back with my final review of the game. Okay, so we finally got a game that is playable and I haven't played before. Sadly, I think that this will have to be not recommended for me. I don't see myself coming back to this one, especially since I would have to restart my playthrough due to the bug that I had at the very end. I was only like an hour and a half or 2 hours in, so it's not that much, but it is still 2 hours down the drain. This game normally comes in at $14.99, which is right in line with a lot of indie games. I will add that it is currently 90% off and costs $1.49 USD, which even at $14.99, I would say that this could be worth it if it weren't for the bugs. That seems to be the sentiment with a lot of the other Steam reviews that I saw, that the game itself isn't that bad. Like, it's not a bad game by any means, but the bugs are just too game breaking and it can ruin your game. So the bug which I ran into is really what killed this game for me. I would have probably recommended it otherwise. The gameplay is simple, but sometimes that's all you want. The combat itself is basically just block or hit. The boss which I had faced, I know it was the tutorial boss, but it wasn't too bad. It does choreograph its attacks pretty well to show you what you need to do to avoid getting hit. I do wish that I could have gotten to that second boss to compare one once you actually got into gameplay and not just the tutorial boss. The movement is also simplified. You auto jump whenever you come up to an edge, which at one point caused an issue, as you saw, but also if I would have just used the time core, I don't think I would have been having those issues. So I think that is maybe the one thing that I would change about the movement, is giving the ability to jump manually. Also, I did at one point dash on accident, but I don't actually remember what button it was, so I wasn't really using that because it doesn't actually, I don't think it ever told me during the tutorial, like, hey, here's how you can dash or roll to avoid attacks. The graphics themselves are good. I had no issues there. Some people complain that there's built-in VSync that couldn't be turned off, but as far as I could tell, there was an option to turn off VSync in the settings, which I did, and I was not being frame limited at all, so I do think that the VSync option did truly turn off the VSync. So I'm not sure where people were having those issues. I also saw some complaints of screen tearing during the cutscenes. I didn't notice any while I was playing, and I did check through the footage while I was editing, and I didn't really see anything too glaring while I was editing the video. Something that falls sort of in the graphics and gameplay category is the top-down view. I talked about this during the gameplay. There are interactable things that are hidden behind scenery that you can't see because of the camera angle. I feel like if something can be interacted with, it should have some kind of highlight on it, similar to how your character has a highlight. And something that I mentioned at the very beginning after that first cutscene is the voice lines are not matched up to the characters speaking. So you get the mouth moving, but not the words being spoken at the same time. It's not really a big deal for me, but I figured I should mention it. And while on the topic of voice lines, they seemed poorly written or kind of childish. There were also random lines of flirting and romance that didn't seem to fit into the story very well, at least I thought. I think that this issue comes from the game being the studio's first story or written game. Prior to this, they had a game called Bombot's Arena, which was mentioned by one of the NPCs. I left that in there. I did look at their games that came out after this one, and it seems they seem to have a lot better reviews. So that's my best guess as to why they have some of the writing and bug issues, is because this was one of their first games that they made. So now for the bug that you would have seen at the end of my gameplay footage. I got stuck in a loop, falling out of the map. This could have had a simple solution, allowing you to have more than one save state at a time. And by that, I mean giving the ability to revert to a previous save. Like, yes, I would have lost, 5-10 minutes of playing, but not the 2 hours that I lost otherwise. But because each save overwrites the last, the bug which I had, which was from spawning from a save had no workaround or fix to it. The number one thing I saw in almost every review was that they had some kind of bug that broke their game and prevented them from continuing the story. The same thing happened to me, so in the end, I will have to say that this is not recommended if it is nearly guaranteed that you're going to be getting a game-breaking bug and lose all of your progress. If they had bug fixes implemented and you could get through the story, I probably would have recommended this. Not nearly as high as the games I played in the last 2 videos, but I did still enjoy myself up until the bug broke my game. This was a pretty good, just chill fighting game. It was a lot of running point A to point B, so if you're not really into that, which I'm not as much, then you definitely would not enjoy this. But outside of that, I mean, it's not a terrible game. It's fine. The bug is really what sent this over the edge to being not recommended for me. So this is going to be my first not recommended in this series. I'm not going to include the unplayable game from last episode, but that's going to be everything for this episode. So if there are any changes that you think I should make to the format of this series, let me know in the comments, and hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.